No April Fools. I'm finally going to share with everybody something that I've been afraid to put out there for so long because I never like to complain. I'm always the person that puts on a smiling face and tells people I'm doing amazing. Well, now I'm doing amazing. In January, I was preparing to do an outpatient patient surgery on my lower back, and right before that I started taking a product that one of my very dear friends introduced to me, and I thought it would just kind of help with subsiding the pain. I was putting these patches, there were morphine patches on my back every 12 hours. And in addition to that, still taking my fibromyalgia medication, Zalise and venlafaxine. I also was taking alternating medications of ibuprofen and Aleve, just so I could function. I would have to roll out of bed in the morning and get myself going. So my wonderful family was very good to me during this time. Anyway, I went in for that procedure, and it was the second day I was taking this. I showed the doctor's nurse the information and asked if she knew anything about it. And she said she'd heard about it, but she wasn't familiar herself. And I told her I think I'm going to wait and see how this does, because the more I look into it, the more I'm finding out there's a possibility that it could help me. So she gave me her blessing and said, yeah, what could it hurt? The worst case scenario is that you end up coming back. So now that was the second day. So the third day, I wake up in the morning and I hadn't even gotten out of bed yet, and I told my husband, I feel like I want to do jumping jacks. He kind of laughed it off and said, yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you. So I couldn't wait to get out of bed. I had so much energy. I got out of bed and I got out of bed. I didn't have to roll out of bed. I didn't have to slowly maneuver myself. I actually got out of bed and I felt so good I wanted to do jumping jacks. Seriously. I haven't been able to feel like I wanted to move like that, not even just since January, but since my first accident I was in 2012. May 12th, 2012 was where all things started happening with me. Anyway, I have not had to wear those patches since then. I never needed the procedure. And the side benefits I've also experienced is clarity and memory. I haven't even had a memory like this in so long. I really thought it was just gone. I remember things, and I still thank God for it, because I can't believe that I have a photographic memory on where I did things, where I put something, where something fell, what I did recently. If you've not experienced these terrible mental seizures, you won't know what I'm talking about. But if you have, then you would know how exciting it is to be able to feel this way every day. So it's now April. As I said, it's not April Fool's. I've been living this way without pain, having my thoughts clear, And I want to share this with everybody. I'm so grateful, and I want to help as many people as I can.